What up? What up? Good morning. Good morning, GM. Wednesday. Woo! Love Wednesday. May 21st, 2025. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host. Now it's Tyler. Thought I saw Mando pop up. What's up? How you doing today?
I'm good. It feels electric out there. The all-time waiting room, it's buzzing. People are piling in. Feels like we are getting close. Real close.
It's yeah, we are buzzing. We are definitely buzzing. Sorry guys, for some reason my browser keeps kicking my audio off today, but I don't know why or what or stuff. So if ever there's some discrepancies throughout the show, just ping me, but it should be fine. Mando, woo, looking yellow today.
Yeah, it keeps doing this.
I think your mic may be your camera thing, but we'll fix it later. What's up, man? How you doing?
Can you not hear me?
No, none of your stuff is connected. No, I can hear you, but not from your mic. I hear through your computer. Or maybe tap it.
It says I'm connected. I can't hear Farouk now. Can you hear him, Tyler?
Yeah, I can. Well, he keeps going muted on his web app.
That's so weird. You can hear me, though. Me and you can have a conversation, right?
You can.
No.
And then now Farouk's muted on the space.
Canada Wi-Fi,
Twitter
get out.
Space works totally fine. Twitter Space working fine, but Studio isn't. There's a problem either with your cable or with your browser.
All right, he's gonna refresh. Mando, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you? All-time highs in the room with us right now.
It feels like we are very close. Very, very, very close. And I don't know if it's today. I don't know if it's tomorrow. Feels like it's gonna happen.
I would be
1 second.
surprised.
Tyler, can you roadcast just in case, because so the space can hear you? Sorry, 1 second. I'll mute right now.
Yeah.
Are we good? This is insane. Like technology. Ooh, sorry, let me disconnect. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so you're gonna road that way. If I break mid-show, you guys just keep going. Clearly, there's a problem somewhere on my side, but I don't know what. What's up, y'all? Are we gonna hit this all-time high or what?
Today or tomorrow.
Feels that way.
We need
Feeling
it
good
tomorrow
about
for clout points. We need it tomorrow so the show gains clout points, Mando, because Tyler called tomorrow and everybody else said like Friday, Saturday next week. So we need tomorrow for FOMO hour clout points. But jaundice, what's jaundice? Is that a disease? When did Mando get jaundice?
Oh,
Yeah,
John's.
When I was yellow.
Oh, that's funny. Technologia. Anyway.
A little bit now, right? Let's fixed it.
No, you're good. You're good. Anyways, all right. Look. Okay, let's just get right into it, boys. Markets, it's hot. We'll talk about it. Tyler's top 100. I'm sure Tyler's got a lot of stuff to talk about, but we want to talk markets today. Mando, I'm gonna seek financial advice on the show today. I'm trigger friendly. I want to like leverage long some fucking coin or something, and leave. And then I'm gonna just hit send on a long, and I'm gonna go to New York. And then Yeet giveaway yesterday. I don't even want to talk about yesterday, but yesterday we gave away $1,600 to lucky winner. Could have left with $8,000, but technology. And then last but not least, I watched too many of these this reel, I think, over last week. And then last but not least, this show is powered by Wallet Connect. Oh, we love Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect is connectivity network shaping the future of on-chain UX. If you've connected to Web3 app, you've seen Wallet Connect. That blue logo, it's everywhere. An icon of trust in crypto, as recognizable as Visa at checkout. Want to learn more? Follow Wallet Connect on X to find out what's next. Mando, we missed you yesterday for the market report. Definitely want to hear what you've got to say today.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
GM, everyone. So we are having a little bit of a better day. It's been honestly, I look at my net wealth at different times of the day, and it is wildly different. It's like up, down within an hour. I went to the gym this morning, and I was like, oh, it's been a really good day. And then when I came back from the gym, everything was down like 3 to 5%, like across the board. Some of the altcoins were down like 10% plus. I was like, I happened in 3 hours. That tells me that you can range trade this sort of stuff on a daily basis. Like, don't be afraid to lock in profits, because I'm telling you, you're going to get another shot to buy Bitcoin at this level, ETH at this level, Solana at this level, Fartcoin at this level. Like, things are not just like straight up sending. They're like sending and then sending right back down, and then sending right back up, and then sending right back down. So protect yourself. I think you can really trade the ranges on this sort of stuff at the moment. In terms of major headlines, we had some good news out of Texas. Looks like the vote there for the Bitcoin reserve is heading towards the governor. Still unclear if that will get pushed through, but we've seen a couple of them fail at that final hurdle, but that is good to see. We saw, I guess the main thing has really just been like Bitcoin outperformance still, like Bitcoin dominance staying very high over this whole period, and like keeping it 64%, and everyone kind of calling for altcoin season. It's definitely not running away from Bitcoin. Let's put it that way. Like, remains very strong each day, and then we've had big inflows actually into the ETFs recently. Part of that is to do with the basis trade coming back a little bit. So this whole like buy the ETF short futures, you can earn like, I think it's 7 or 8% now, and that's enough risk-free for a lot of people to do it. So you're seeing big inflows into a bunch of different into the ETFs at the moment, but a lot of that is the basis trade. On L1s, I guess Hyperliquid continues to look relatively good. There was some big inflows into SUI yesterday, but nothing's really outperforming Solana here. Macro, we had a bit of a weaker day yesterday, first weekday in like 6 days, but stocks were barely down. And gold is also kind of basically unchanged. So not a lot that's going to shift the market in terms of headlines, it feels like today. It's just, will Bitcoin hit an all-time high, and or will it be like later this week? I think that's kind of what everyone's waiting for. But intraday volatility has really picked up. It's really, really picked up.
Yeah, this is nuts. Notice you said net wealth and not net worth. I want to get, that's the kind of rich I want to get in my life. That's look at the meme Sim sent in the FOMO chat and fucking dying.
Oh, I love that.
It's so funny. It's so good. I mean, guys, like, we have to pull up the Bitcoin chart, right? I feel like we have to start. I mean, this show is a Bitcoin all-time high weight room, essentially. It's just wonder if it's gonna happen in the morning. It either happens at like 10 a.m. or it happens at like 10 p.m. I feel like there's this in between.
Oh, we've lost you. You've lost you again, brother. You've gone muted.
All right, as he was getting into his
But
nice Bitcoin rant.
James Wynn looks like he's taken off part of his trade, his whatever $400 million trade. It looks like he's taken off. Yeah, which I think is a good sign. That was like the one thing I was like, oh, is he gonna get swept in some sort of candle here? And but yeah, he's taking it off for like a few $1 million of profit again. So that was one thing that was like an overhang, I guess, for the market. But I saw him doing that this morning.
That's good. It seemed like there were a lot of folks who did not think we would. Yeah, a lot of folks did not think we would make all-time high with him keeping that. But 800 million levered long.
I think at one stage this morning it was close to that. Yeah, but then I think he's reduced it quite a lot over the last hour, over the last few hours.
Is that a good thing? Because like I feel like he was a little too leveraged on the market. There's like $1 billion OI on Bitcoin, and it was like 2 people making for all of it. And who is James Wynn? So it was his wallet was funded by Alameda in 2022. And then he rode the Pepe trade and made $10 million. He called Pepe in like the 100K's market cap and got in like 4 mil or something, allegedly. And then I saw a whole thread. And then he did a couple sus things like pump and dump shit coins on people in FNF chats or whatever in 2023. Apparently, all of this is allegedly.
We've all been there.
And then he made a lot of money leverage trading, and apparently now he's just like going full all into this Bitcoin long. So like,
yeah, I mean, he's definitely making a lot of money. I only became aware of him a few months ago because he started making a lot of money on Hyperliquid and he started making a lot of noise about it. And then he's just spun that up into even bigger and bigger trades. I would say that you are not James Wynn. Whoever is watching this, do not think you need to go.
What do you mean I'm not James Wynn?
His sort of size when you see that. You might
Don't
be like,
tell me who I am and who I'm not, Mando.
I'm a pussy. I should have put on 10 times. I should have put on 30x times. Like, I'm telling you right now, the intraday volatility of Bitcoin and altcoins in particular is really picking up. So I don't think this is the time. I actually think this is one of the worst times, to be clear, to start lever trading. Lever trading should begin to stop as you approach all-time highs. That's my general sense. Because your sleep-adjusted returns for lever trading after an all-time high, like the wicks can be like unbelievable.
Yeah. It's the worst.
It's honestly really good advice because I see more folks taking on that trade and like ramping that leverage, not 10x, not 20x, 40x.
That reminds me of one of my co-hosts.
I dabble. I don't have any levered longs open.
I have none open. I've been itching, but I'm not doing it for some reason. There's something in me, Mando, that just stops me every time I'm about. Like last time, I almost did it. The night before, I almost did it. I almost did it this morning, right before the show, and I've been stopping myself because if Fartcoin is beta to Bitcoin, or you can argue Doge, then I'd rather spot that. And then for ETH, you're very bullish ETH, Mando. Then instead of longing ETH, which you could long at 3x and say, hey, that's a safe bet, right? Because it's like liquidation is very low at 3x or 4x, right? But I'd rather still have Pepe spot. And why is my gains may be diminished versus a long, I will sleep better. So it's not even about being scared, because trust me, y'all, like almost like more than half my liquid net worth is in Fartcoin. So I have balls of steel. My net worth also, is up and down absurd amounts of money every day these days, but at least I sleep.
So I put on some lever trades a while ago, right?
Yeah, you did that like before this move.
Like when Pepe, for example, even before that, but in that period before that, I was like, this is not a bad time to put them on. Pepe was at 0.09 or whatever.
Yeah, it was at $3 billion when you called it on the show. It's much
like
different.
55-60%. If you put on a 5 or 10x long, then that's a good trade.
You called it here, Mando. That's way different.
Right. As Bitcoin now goes beyond all-time high, the volatility that you will see will be absolutely insane.
Well, they're going to chase the longs and the shorts, right?
Really, yeah. And that's how people lose it all.
Yeah.
You
don't have
at all-time highs.
I made some great leverage long trades in Q4, but like I haven't touched it since. And like for some reason, I have something in me that just doesn't want to do it. I don't know. I don't know. I used to a lot. I like it like how Tyler does it. Like he'll throw like small amount for fun and fuck it. But it's pure gambling, right?
It's more just like a sports bet almost. Like
exactly.
Hit it big or you're just gonna lose it.
It's like when I play blackjack. It's like whatever. What do we think here, boys? When are we hitting it? Are we hitting it on the show? Like, what's the actual top take all-time high? Is it 109? Like, it's 109.7?
I think it's 109, like 020.
Yeah, I see 109.5 here on Binance, but maybe should I put up the 4 hour? Yeah, top take here, I see 109. Yeah. Top take on the 4 hour, I see here 109.63. What do we think?
That's higher than I thought.
What do we think, lads?
I said, look, I'd be shocked if you don't hit it this week. I do think today feels like an obvious day. I think we may touch close to it. I see more. I see.
Oh my god, the weekly. The lady
Fine.
bullhammer on the weekly is ridiculous, boys. This weekly is ridiculous. I don't understand how people are bearish. Like, I've looked at every chart, and I know I'm impermeable, and you guys are used to me being impermeable, but like, let's take even Sol right now, which hasn't been insane. Looks amazing. Let's take Ethereum. Looks amazing. Let's take Pepe. Looks amazing. Mog looks amazing. Like, Rect broke out, right? It did this, boom, 112 mil. I mean, insane. But see, for me, Pepe and Mog are here right now. It's sold as well, right? And then Rect just like kind of telegraphed the move. Is Rect the new leader, market sentiment leader on ETH? I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, I don't want to say so, but if you look at Pepe and Mog, they're at this part of what Rect is at. Just did, right?
I think you're right. It looks like Pepe and Mog are ready for that.
Even your launch coin looks fucking amazing, Tyler. And then you look at, I don't even have any, like Farcoin is just like art. Hang this in the Louvre. Like, what do we, or even your, that I've been looking at Housecoin, 2x off the lows. It's doing amazing volume. Obviously, there's like a lot of people talking about it. Even if it's Cabal, I don't have any, but I like it here. Like, hype. I mean, look at this. Like, you could take anything. Even my fucking Sonic position that's been annoying the fuck out of me looks amazing. Like, everything looks good. So what happens here? You know what I mean?
I've been calling it a powder keg.
Yeah. We just need Bitcoin to go.
Bitcoin to 110 lights the match. Yeah, I think
Fair.
we're going to see some big moves.
So what? Bitcoin to 112, let's say, because Jeep sent us the liquidation heat map, which is around a 112. And then what? That's when Bitcoin dominance tops, and then the rest goes. Because Bitcoin dominance did not top yet, clearly.
I don't know
Never
if I'm ready.
never bet on Bitcoin dominance topping.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree with you, Mando, on that. Like, I don't see Bitcoin Dom topping here either. You've been calling for 70% for a while, and I see it. Like, I agree with you. What is it? What is 70%? See it.
Even now, though, I have ETH. You know, I have some ETH positions, but like, I'm not in them for more than a few weeks. Let's put it that way. Like, I just think that Bitcoin is the thing to own. I just think that right now I could see ETH having a bit of a run. Like that. That's just been what I've been saying.
You know who had a great tweet about this? Trader Main yesterday. I gotta find it. But he was saying that every time is the same thing. Is you're supposed to find the pockets of time where you can overtrade Bitcoin, outtrade Bitcoin, but at the end of the day, Bitcoin is always king. Here, he checks this. It's a great tweet. Anytime I get angry reply guys, I always check BTC price and remember that most people are underexposed to the most important asset in this industry. Alts underperform Bitcoin over time. Your goal is to capture periods of outperformance and then rotate back into Bitcoin. It is the best risk-adjusted asset in the space. Don't take your eye off the ball. And I don't do this, but I think it's great advice and I should do it. So it sounds like what you're kind of saying here, Mando.
Yeah.
Tyler, exactly. Sounds like we need to do this more. Oh, you got your Bitcoin hat on too.
This is my strategy. I hold my risk positions fairly long to try to get as much Bitcoin.
Yeah. I mean, I thought my puppets and my pups were going to be my Bitcoin beta. And
I saw someone tweet that the other day.
You know,
like, my Bitcoin exposure is my runes and ordinals.
I mean, we were saying this with a straight face a year ago or a year and a half ago. Bongo, no Bongo.
That was a straight face.
We were. You know, if I mean, all Pups has to do is rebrand as Brandcoins.
Yeah.
Pups is a brand coin, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What's funny is like runes are not even catching a bit here. Like you look at the runes board and you're like, yo, Pups is up 20%, but it's literally back to the level it was at like 5 weeks ago.
It's bad. Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here?
I can't even make the bad joke about Pups goes ups.
It's not even funny anymore. You know what I mean? It's not even funny. Like Bongo always shares the chart, and I love Bongo. That's why I give him shit. Like he always shares this. He goes, "Oh look, puppets are up 20%, brother. It's still 0.04. Like it's been 0.04 for like a year now. You know what I mean? I love my puppets. It's up 16 of them."
Can we go back to Rect for a second?
Yeah, let's talk about Rect.
What
I
a
mean,
move.
whew.
Any news?
Any news?
Any news?
Any news?
I tweeted this out.
Where'd you tweet it? Let's go check it.
500% on the month. Like it's got to be one of the single best.
It has to be top performer. I mean, we can go check here.
I mean,
On top. Is it on CoinMarketCap?
all like the random micro cap shit coins that randomly pump and then go to zero. Like take those out. Like what else is up 5x in the past?
So
month?
30 days. Why is it on CoinMarketCap? On CoinGecko, top performer.
Maybe they filter by like top 100 coins or
It's not
something.
the top 100. It's not in the top 100. I
Oh,
don't
sorry,
think,
top 1,000 here. Well, it's
yeah, it's there.
oh, it's here.
Yeah, there it is. So Mudang's up more. Wow.
Wow, that's wow. Still though, it's up there with the likes of Mudang. That's impressive,
Yeah,
no?
I mean, launch coin's a new launch, so you can't even really count that. So it's basically top 5 on the month in all of crypto. I mean,
Let's go 60 days.
and that's a trade that anyone could have seen.
Actually, I'm sorry. No, in 60 days, it's up more than Mudang.
Nice.
Not as up as much as Titcoin though, so we've got some work to do.
The thing
Yeah,
about
Ovi, you know where the next pivot is. I mean, he went from the drinks to the AI to the drinks. Now it's called Brandcoin. You know, maybe if Ovi shows a little tit, we'll get.
Yeah.
you see that the brilliance behind Titcoin is they rotated the Bitcoin logo to make it
So
tits, and then they changed the B to a T.
oh,
And that was enough
shit.
to generate $50 million.
That's genius. That's genius. We rotate the Rect logo. No, turn the Rect logo into
I think
rebrand to Rect Girl.
Yeah,
What?
we could do that. I think he just needs to do the Dip Wheeler tweets, you know, like generational bottom.
Brother, I have to say though, that playbook is the greatest marketing stunt of this cycle. Because the other day he got like 25 million views on the photo, and at the end of the day, he's wheeling it right back in, pun intended, to Fartcoin. I don't know who Dip Wheeler is. I don't even want to know, like the dogs, whatever. I love the persona, the character, but you've got to give it to him. He's probably the #1 shiller of this cycle.
Yes.
Like, is there a better shill than him this cycle? Besides Trump. Trump is the all-time winner. But is there a better shiller than Dip Wheeler this cycle?
No.
I mean, Farcoin's been the biggest winner of this cycle, right?
Yeah.
You could say something like K-Money on Mog did a good job.
Came on
Mog.
Mog. Onsem at some point on Whiff.
Everyone's favorite Turkish influencer, Murad.
Oh, I thought you said you meant OSF. Because he's Turkish as well, right? But
no.
But
yeah,
it's kind of notable that like this Rect run is in, like you have to say it's been driven by OSF being more loud about explaining the brand, explaining the vision, explaining what they're doing.
Yes.
He was always doing it, but it's like hitting people over the head with it. It's important in this space. People have the attention spans of houseflies.
I mean, for what it's worth, everybody should read this piece on Brandcoins that he wrote. Like, I know by memeing it, and Mando's right, it brings attention to it so people read it. Like, oh, like, you know, I saw Mando's memes about when you call your coin a Brandcoin, then, but like, it's true. Like, it makes sense. And from a marketing perspective, and you know, I love that shit. Like, it's genius. There's genius in what Ovi did. And it shows you that it takes more than just working. And that's the art of the deal almost in this industry. It's so much more than just building a company and a brand. You really have to be a good marketer, because the marketing is the other half of it. He could sell as many drinks as he wants. Had he not been pushing like this on social, it wouldn't have pumped like that. You know what I mean?
I think that's right.
And it's working. He could go sell another 5 million cans. It wouldn't have done this job. It's like Luca. Right? And that's that approach, and I think it's really good. We've been talking about this a lot behind the scenes as well. Like, the moment we're out there, like, we're gonna start being fucking loud as shit. You know what I mean? And it works. Good on him. I like it.
Yeah, it's been impressive to see, and I don't think the run is over by any means.
I don't think so as well. I mean, it's doing well. What is it at? 110? This is yesterday's candle was ridiculous, eh?
It's one of the bigger that I can remember. Well,
It is the
I was
biggest thing.
hearing rumors that exchanges and OTC desks were running out of rect. That was the rumor.
Oh, TD. I heard. No, I hear there's 40 rec left on OTC desks.
There were a lot of rumors that Qcoin had been taken short rect and was failing to satiate withdrawals, and that was what.
Yeah, I'm okay. I hear that. Hearing there's only 40 rec left in OTC desk. Anyway, speaking of rec, the code today, rafflebot.xyz, is pump. P-U-M-P. You know, you got to respect the pump no matter what, whether you're sideline or not, or inline. You got to respect the pump. So rafflebot.xyz, if you want to make some money, you know, use the word pump, and you'll be able to come join us on stage at the show and win. Anyways, enough market talk. Though that's all there's to talk about right now. We love it. But let's get some little dose of news with Tyler here and see what he's got for us.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler T on FOMO hour cause the kids can't miss.
Yeah, folks, crypto majors up 2 to 3% as Bitcoin makes a run at all-time high. Tapped 108K briefly overnight, hanging out at 107.4 live right now. We saw Pi up 12%, FET and Uni up 9%, leading alts. So big news out of Solana. Solana developers have proposed the next upgrade. It's called Alpenglow, and it's all about speed. It's seeking to overhaul the blockchain's consensus mechanism to decrease finalization time from nearly 13 seconds to as little as 0.1. So a 100x improvement in speed. So that's going to be a big one to monitor. Bernstein now calling for $200,000 Bitcoin price by end of 2025. Citing the new institutional era as driving force. Texas passed its Bitcoin strategic reserve bill through its House. This one will allow their state treasury to accumulate digital assets over $500 billion. Right now, only Bitcoin. Mayor Eric Adams over in New York, he announced plans to create a crypto advisory council to boost jobs and investment as he looks to make New York City the capital of the crypto industry. Vivek, this is big. Vivek's Strive. They're now going after those Mt. Gox claims. They're aiming to acquire 75,000 Bitcoin, around $8 billion worth, directly via those creditors. So that would be a very large acquisition. Then Blackstone, a $1 trillion asset manager, disclosed a $1 million Bitcoin position. I think the first time they've disclosed that. In token airdrop and protocol news, see, I believe that founder Ben Pasternak, he teased a new API. It's going to allow builders to do programmatic burns of their app tokens, and for the Believe team to do so as well. CookieDAO launched its own InfoFi product. You probably saw this on your timeline going viral, rivaling Kaido, and they are using an invite-only gating system to start. Kaido shaking it off, though. Kaido up 20% to 220 after founder Yoo-Hoo teased big revenue for Q2 and a new time-weighted loyalty system. Mando mentioned this. Sui led all blockchains and stablecoin inflows. I think 150 million in new deposits. OSF, he shared the vision for Rect as a brand coin, led to a 25% rally. And breaking news this morning, Solana Mobile announced an SKR token. So a new token coming in the mix in the Solana ecosystem. I think that caught some folks off guard. In AI, market cap up 2%. Rect now the third top mover in on the AI board, and also up there in mindshare. Cookie jumped up in mindshare as well with its launch. Let's see, in memes were green, up about 3 to 10%. Pepe was up a lot. Trump was up a lot as well. Launchcoin holding steady. Glimpse, Prompt, and Rip VC were some of the top movers over there. And then in NFTs, a couple of lines out of the Pudgy Penguins. So Pudgy Penguins partnered with Random House Kids to do a children's book, the worst birthday present ever. They also launched a Telegram game. So those penguins keep cooking as well.
Wow. So let's start with this cookie thing. First of all, Mando, I got a code for you. So you should totally join it. It's Quacks, but it's not Quacks. They're called Snaps now. And Yaps and Snaps and Quacks, you know.
I already joined. I joined today.
Damn it. And I have a question on that. So if Kaido's at 2.2 billion, and then they also have their AIXBT like bought AI as well, right? Cookie, Tyler, I don't know if you saw, they've got their own like AIXBT style guy on Twitter, and they have been aggregating a lot of data for a while. And is Cookie listed on Coinbase? I'm pretty sure it is, no?
Binance.
And Coinbase, no?
I don't know the answer to that.
Can someone confirm that for me in the audience? Because I think I saw something about Cookie. So anyways, you said Binance, but I think it's got Coinbase because that's how it wicked to 600 million before. Is that a good trade? Just off the back of all those things?
I was
It's
looking
only
at
at
that.
$100 million. And you could have said, yeah, but yesterday was the time, but it only went from 80 to 100. So I don't care. That's like nothing. Like, is that a good trade here, boys? Like, this thing went to $650 million.
I think a lot of people were thinking that exact same question here this morning. And
Like, I
think
woke up and it's the first thing I thought about in terms of trade.
when you look at the comp to Kaido, like it looks cheap, right? And I do know a little bit about this. So I was messaging with Sammy.eth. Like Sammy was an advisor with
Yes.
back in the AI meta. He was kind of telling me a little bit about their business. So data infrastructure has been their core value prop. They have a lot of initiatives they've been working on, and they also do B2B analytics. So they've been delivering data to other businesses via APIs and inference, and they've got some custom analytics offerings as well. So there is a real business tied to this. It's not just a dashboard. I thought it was just like a dashboard product, to be honest, when I was first introduced to Cookie. So there's a lot more behind all of this. And it's starting to kind of get out a little bit of what Kaido charges teams. And I mean, Cookie has an opportunity to come in and kind of take some of that margin, right? Perhaps offer a little bit cheaper. They can pretty much run out the same services.
Yeah.
Actually undercut Kaido.
I mean, it's bound to happen. You can't have Kaido at $2.2 billion and nobody try to eat the lunch. That's the thing that happens with info and creators economy all the time, by the way, guys. Like, it raises to zero.
What I don't know, and I have not had a chance to look at the Cookie tokenomics. I think I saw someone talking about big unlocks happening soon. So I would want to
Is there? Okay.
aware of that. And
how do you know? Like, does someone, they're not profitable though, right? You know, they're not yet, but yeah, you're right. I don't know. I'm just asking. I didn't take a position. I don't know. I just saw media partner being crypto. If the founders want to hit me up, I can replace that with Decrypt or something. Not me doing this live on air.
How much of it's so market cap? So like 50% is circulating, roughly, according to
We should get the founders on because it's like relevant and they've been cooking.
Yeah, be a very interesting discussion.
See, it's 106, so someone's listening right now. I don't know, dude. Like, if this whole AI meta believe app shit, fucking all this stuff is cooking, like, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, there's this huge wick to fill, and that's how I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at it from like a technical perspective as much as that. You know what I mean?
I almost opened a trade on this morning. I
Yeah.
similar, but I did not. Disclosure, but
it's also an Ethereum coin, Ethereum going up. Like, I don't know. What do you think, Mando? Like, do you think this is like a viable trade? It's also not insane amount of volume, but
I don't know with these sort of ones. Like, I think Kaido's got like a pretty dominant position, and Cookie could catch up. I think that it being like a free version, that's good for users. It's not necessarily good for the token. So
this is true.
A bit more wary of like, oh, well, that's worth that, and that's worth that. One of them is Kaido's definitely making revenue. So
yeah,
we got to work out.
This is true. But it's like worth 5% of Kaido right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, how much is Kaido making via its subscription product versus its going after businesses to run these campaigns? I would guess that the latter is a huge chunk.
I think Kaido makes most of its money from the businesses, like the 100-something K that people pay for campaigns.
That's what Cookie would go after, right? Like,
right.
I think it makes a lot from its AI business as well, though. I don't know.
What if, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's too early to see, but like if someone offers a free version that's similar to it, then that's where it's going to start taking away from it. But even then, it would have to take a long time. So it's not going to happen overnight.
It costs a lot to run these businesses. It does.
It does.
Basically, pay for the Twitter API.
It does.
And then you have to, like, it's not, I think it's going to be expensive to consider not having charges for this over a medium term.
Yeah. That makes sense. I do think it's listed on Coinbase, by the way. I don't have a Coinbase account, but I'm pretty sure it is.
You know who wins here is Yappers, right? I mean, you have to assume there's going to be some incentives tokens coming either from Cookie and or some of its partners.
I mean, they're just all going to fight each other and for mindshare now. between each other, the InfoFis.
I think for cookies, I've been thinking about this, right? It's like how it's hard to displace the incumbent, and Kaido has a huge lead, ton of mind share, and a lot of loyalty. How is Cookie gonna really eat into that? I think they have to give out rewards soon. I don't know if they can just like dangle a carrot and say like, "Oh yeah, you're earning snaps." I don't think people are gonna be super interested in earning snaps for a quarter.
I'm just still trying to figure out about my quacks.
We're earning quacks, my friend.
What does it mean, though? What does it mean? What's our quacks worth now? All this InfoFi stuff. Here, let's check.
Well, we hope our quacks will turn into quack tokens, and those tokens will be valued more than
Oh my
zero.
God! Wow, I am like up there.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
quacking.
high.
Damn. I'm 20th. Look at that, man.
Wow.
Damn.
What's this?
You're
though?
8th. Quacks, bro. You used my code. I know you did. Where's Mando at?
We're out here quacking.
Mando, we need you quacking more, dude. God damn
Oh,
it.
really? Sorry. Where am
I'm surprised D's even is 42nd. I wonder, every one of these platforms have a different metrics, right?
Yeah, that's also something interesting. Like I was looking at who are the CT leaders on Cookie, and it seems much more heavily weighted on just pure reach. So like Mario Nallfall's up there.
I mean, he does get a fuck ton of reach, though.
Yeah. Sailor.
Oh, wow. We're not anywhere close, lads.
Yeah.
We're nowhere, actually. Interesting.
So it's a little steeper.
Interesting. Let's go year to date. Year to date, Walle's number 1. Damn.
That's wild.
Onsem, CZ, Mario, Sweep.
It's easy. Like Dave Portnoy, Michael Saylor. It's like Wally's got bigger reach than Portnoy, Saylor, and Mario Nallfall. Like
Oh, look at this. I'm right there. I can get with that. Okay, this is the right. Cookie.fun is definitely the one because I'm top 20. That's it. Definitely the one. I can confirm that Cookie.fun is the source of truth.
How about that?
Because, yeah, there you go. There you go. I have 11,000 smart followers as well on there, and Tyler lives in my head rent free. Where's Mando in there? There he is. Rank 13. He's 13th in my mind. Look at that. Let's see Mando's bubbles. Where's Mando at? Oh, wow. Look at that. It's all whiz me. And the biggest bubble in Mando's world. Look at that. So cute. Tyler's right there, too. Look at that. I love that. This is top 20. Woo! Look at the size of me. I love that. Ooh.
Wow, that guy's up there.
Look at that. We're all up there in Mando's mind. What about Tyler's? Let's see Tyler's. Hold on. See Tyler's mind. Let's turn it to oh wow. Turn it top 20. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Anyways, so that's the InfoFi news. What else is there, Tyler?
I thought the Strive story with Vivek was very interesting. So they're looking to acquire 75,000 Bitcoin, again, about $8 billion from
Vivek, like the Vivek, the
yes,
politician?
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yeah.
So he's now like got this Bitcoin acquisition company, and they are going, instead of just buying on the open market, they're trying to buy at a discount via Mt. Gox creditors. So they are going direct effectively to people who have claims. And those claims are expected to start being paid out October 31st of this year. So they're going to have to move fairly quick on this. But I looked into it. Basically, like they're going through this process. They're identifying all these claims. They're partnering with this 117 Castell advisory group to do it. They're negotiating and purchasing directly with these creditors. Then they'll operationalize the transfer of claims and then get the receipt for their Bitcoin. And they're trying to do this at massive scale. I think this is one of the first operations that I've seen who's actually trying to acquire at a discount, which is smart, versus just buying on the open market.
Yeah.
So we'll see how much of this they're able to pull off. But certainly a very lofty goal. And then now another huge player. I mean, if they are able to acquire 8 billion, I think they would have to be, that would put them in top 3. I'd have to assume.
Yeah.
Maybe number 2.
Indeed.
So
Bitcoin is doing this thing right now where it's tingling my balls.
Mm.
We're at like almost a 108 again.
Wow. Yeah, everybody running back up.
It's the hat.
Propaganda department. The propaganda is working.
Propaganda department is working overtime right now. So that's interesting. It looks like everyone is buying Bitcoin.
Everyone's buying Bitcoin. Are they going to start buying Solana after this new upgrade? So this news, Solana developers introduced a major consensus overhaul dubbed Alpenglow. The goal is to reduce confirmation times from 12 to 13 seconds down to 0.1, greater than a 100x speed improvement. This is also going to shift them from their current proof of history cadence to a faster parallelized system. As for timing, testnet anticipated in the coming months, mainnet rollout expected later this year. So it is a 2025 goal here. Some of their contributors are calling it one of the most exciting improvements since their mainnet launch. Massively improved UX, cross wallets, apps, and DeFi. I think the big thing here is why it matters and what it potentially unlocks. So in theory, this opens the door for new categories of apps, real-time games, really fast DeFi user experiences that we don't even really have yet. And it enables them to compete more with Web2 infrastructure, which I think is clear what an area that Solana continues to go after. I thought they had a very apt tweet from the Solana account. It said, accelerate summary so far, faster. And it's a good goal. I think it's a good area
I like it.
to continue going after. So I think that's going to be a potential big narrative on the horizon to watch for Sol as well.
Dude, it's Solana's week right now. I know Avalanche tried to take it away from them in London. It's, Solana accelerate, baby. And there's some news. MoonPay was saying they got news coming up for Solana today. I think other companies have some news coming for them. The conference has started. I'm gonna be there Thursday, so I'll report to you guys on Friday morning on that. But it's a big one, like honestly. So we'll see. Solana's looking good here.
Back to 170.
Back to 170. Solana's looking good here. Even if Mandos broke his relationship with Solana.
Do you think
for
Solana
Ethereum.
goes to all-time high?
Yeah.
If Bitcoin goes to
Yeah.
where does Bitcoin need to go for Solana to go to all-time high? I think it's got to go higher than 120, 150.
Does it though? Like at some point, like where do you guys think? I mean, I actually like we don't even know where Bitcoin's going to top here, if it ever tops.
There is no top. I love you.
Fuck. This is bad. I don't know, man. Do you think Solana goes to all-time high? I think it does. I think Solana goes to like 350, 400.
Do I think it's Solana goes to? Yeah, it could. It could.
Let's look at like Sol ETH. I don't know.
I'm not as bullish on L1s in general. I'm more bullish on the memes and Bitcoin. But
I don't blame you.
Actually,
I think Bitcoin memes, barbell, like I'm literally about to go full memes. Like I'm not even kidding. But not like memes like micro caps. Like I'm just talking like Pepe, Mog, Rag, Fartcoin. That's it. Nothing
I've
else.
even said, like, I think ETH is a trade. I think it's a trade in that I like trades where it feels under-owned. And if it moves, it can really, really gap in. That's what I think about. I don't get that feeling with many of the other L1s here.
So how much percentage does ETH need to all-time high and how much percentage does Solana need to all-time high? Let's do that. So ETH all-time high is what, 48? So it needs 91% move here. So it's like a 2x to all-time high, about that. So 90% move. And then Solana needs but that has a 73% move.
what's more, so that's price. If you look at market cap, so I forgot about those unlocks. It's much less in market cap.
Oh wow, 108 boys. 108 boys.
Wow.
Dude, is this about to happen right now? 181? Is this about to happen, boys?
We're 1.5% away.
Is this about to happen? Like, can it please happen on the show before it ends?
That'd be something.
Who do you think for the Europa League tonight, Farouk?
Manchester United.
Yeah.
But they're both trash. It's like seeing like Dumb and Dumber play football.
Yeah, it's
like
not a great
Tottenham and Man United. Like Man United had their worst season in the history of their EPL, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, they have been relegated before, Man United.
Yeah, but I think I heard it's like one of the worst. Like Man United, standings. What are they like? Almost last, right? Yeah.
Look, it's those two. It's Man United and Tottenham.
It's so funny, right? It's today. Yeah, I think Man United, because Man United is the only undefeated team in Europe this season. In the European games, like in away, not in like their league. What do you think, Tyler?
I don't know anything about this.
Just pick a team based on the vibe.
Oh, Man United.
Okay, there you go. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna bet Man United. Should go do that now, right? Are you guys opening your sports book or what?
Soon, man.
Come on, dude.
I've been deep in the NBA playoffs.
Yeah, how's that going? I heard it's like wild.
Well, so round one was very entertaining, and then there was a lot of blowouts in round two. A couple of good series.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bet right now.
We're in the conference finals right now, so there's 4 teams left, and then my hometown of Indianapolis, Pacers are in the finals again for the first time in quite some time.
Yeah, NHL has been insane too. Hockey, Toronto got blown out by Panthers, and they're just like Florida's like again in the finals for the 4th year in a row, Eastern Finals. It's so insane.
The Knicks are playing tonight, no?
Yeah, Knicks. Yo, honestly, I would love for Knicks to win. Like, it's just such a fun story. I love that. I'm never gonna watch that.
I'm actively rooting against that outcome.
Why? Because you don't like them. Who's your team?
Well, the Bulls, but I still get to root for the hometown team. I grew up. I lived there for 18 years.
Where?
Indianapolis. That's where I was born and raised.
I was there for VCon once.
It's a
lot of fried food. That's my memory of Indianapolis is fried food and D's smoking out Snoop Dogg's son, and like Snoop Dogg, like Champ couldn't even speak after that. So like D's just smoked him out, and that was like all time. So he walked in. We had this like huge. That's where our house was born. So we rented this like Airbnb for Thread Guy, G-Man, and Locks. And then we like every night, like 50, 60 people showed up. I'm not even kidding. And D's, remember when D's used to run a lab, like fucking, like with the resin? Yeah, wow. He used to travel with a mini fridge. Okay, so he ran his lab, and then he would make people dab up. And Champ walks in, okay, dabs him up, takes a dab, gets up, leaves the apartment. We never see him again. True story. I swear to God, on my mama. Like, it's the most insane story I've ever seen. So that was back in the days when D's used to smoke weed.
Are you seeing this action?
Yeah, Bitcoin's going for it, boys.
I'm just waiting. We should just pick a winner and wait for the thing, right? At this stage, I feel like.
Oh, wait, it's 5.
I'm gonna place my bet too real quick on Man United. You just reminded me.
How's Fartcoin 136?
I am cooking, boys.
Lagging a little bit.
I love how Sam just pulled up the thing. Hey, Grifter D-Mac. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Grifter D-Mac. Let's go. All right. Where's Grifter D-Mac? Oh, he's already here. Grifters have been winning a lot lately.
Grifters are
Did you guys notice that?
They're holding the 20 floor just quietly.
Yeah. But like on our show too, dude, like we've had a lot of like grifters. Like what, dude? Bitcoin's gonna hit all-time high right now, dude, on the show. Please do it. Oh my God, everything is sending. Guys, it's about to be genius season, by the way. Like
Please.
To be honest, I think we're geniuses because we never give up. But like, you know, the second I start feeling really like a genius, like I'm gonna sell everything. I know you're saying Farcoin is like non-upperperforming a little bit, but like it looks so nice, like a fucking movie. Grifter D-Mac, what up?
Hey guys, GM.
How you doing?
Doing great.
So,
yeah, lucky day.
Yeah, it's a great day. It's a great day to have a great day. I'm not logged in on Firefox yet. Sorry, guys. There's not gonna be music if you're looking on video, but there will be music on Spaces. But from next week, I promise I'll log into FOMO.
Should we do risky click then? Should we do risky click if there's no music?
Well, are you watching us on video?
Yeah, I got video.
Okay, perfect. So let's do that. Let's do a little risky click. Do you know the rules, DMAC?
I don't think I know this one.
So I will tell you. So first and foremost, congratulations. You already won $500. So no matter what, no matter your risk tolerance here, just so you know, you made $500. That's in your pocket. That's for sure. Now, the rules is simple. We're going to give you 2 shots of this, $250 per shot. If you look at on video, there's 9 different tiles ranging from 1.20x to 4.20x. Obviously, that's the amount of risk that you're taking when clicking on a tile. You're going to pick a tile, and then it's either going to rug you lose, or you go on to the next multiplier, and which then you'll have the...
Should we get one to pick 2 tiles? 2 tiles?
Wait, pick 2 tiles for the first one, and then he picks one?
Yeah.
To make it more fun?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, I mean...
Bank 500, right?
Yeah,
we're not going to make $5,000 unless if everyone does...
You know what we should do, guys? We should make it so the first 250 needs to be a little riskier than the second 250 in the future.
Right, yeah. You have to pick one from the second.
So like even in lamb chop, like you got to go like hard mode.
Yeah.
You know. But anyways, hold on. Well, let's go back to DMAC though. So DMAC, did you understand the rules, Kana?
Oh yeah, I've seen this. I didn't know the name yet.
Yeah. So pick a tile, any tile.
Better be 420.
But I like
I
that.
picked 2010.
You know what? He went straight for the 420. I pray that he wins that. Let's go.
This is gonna be big.
No!
Oh.
I respect it though. Fuck, I respect that. All right, don't worry though. Oh, that was a tough tile.
That was a tough one.
That was a tough one. All right, well, you get another chance, brother.
Okay, 3x.
All right, he's going.
Which one?
Wow, he's going for it. Trade a meme coin. He said 3x. He's going for the 3x. Trade a meme coin on Inside Info.
Inside Info. Okay, guys, please give it to him. I like when someone comes in with the balls on the table.
Yeah, I like this.
Come on, give it to him.
500 anyway, right?
Give it to him. Yeah, exactly. You may as well. Fuck it. I mean, he's got a grifter. I think he's good.
Yeah, he's got a grifter. He's risk on.
No! Oh, tough tile again. That sucks. I just saw the tile. Yesterday's guy was lucky as fuck. Today's guy is a little unlucky. Listen, Grifter DMAC, we appreciate you for being a listener. Thank you for coming on and at least delivering some fun here. You still win $500. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks for playing.
See ya, guys. Are we like staying on for a minute? Like, is this about to happen? Is it? Do we just put like the fucking 1 second chart? Like what? Like
1091.
Let's put the Rocky chart on.
Which one?
The Rocky music.
I can. I don't know if are you gonna hear it on? Is this gonna fuck it up? Which is the Rocky? Which is it gonna? It's called the theme song. Gonna fly? No, is it gonna fly now?
Someone's bidding big here. Oh man.
Can you hear it?
No.
Only the spaces would hear it. It's okay. I could. Dude, can someone just send us to all-time high already while we're on the show? Do I have a call after this? Let me see. What time is it? Oh, yes, my calls were canceled. Let's go. Dude, final countdown. Eye of the Tiger. There you go. Dude, come on. What are we going to do here? Are we just going to watch this like that?
It's kind of fun. As long as it's right around 109, I think if we lose it by a lot, then we might have to.
We're at 10. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, can you zoom in a little bit?
Come on. I'm on the 1 second chart on Binance right now. Come on, man. I mean, look, we're at 109. We're edging.
Mando, start bidding so we can push it over.
Yeah, Mando, come on, dude. We
Start
know
deploying the net.
James wins.
Deploy the net wealth.
I'm taking off some positions here live, just to let you guys know. I've seen too many of these all-time high candles before.
Yeah. Oh, but your leverage positions. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really want to be levered.
That's 109 on your chart. Okay, so we're just at 109.
Yeah, we're at 109. Oh, wow. Look at the minute candle, by the way.
Oh, God.
Look at the 1 minute chart. It's insane.
Are stocks even green today?
I don't know.
I mean, they're kind of mixed. So this is definitely a crypto move.
Nah, S&P's down today, but Nasdaq's up, but barely. It's like on chain.
Hyperliquid Perps had 109 too. It just sold off though.
Who's the 109 seller? It was Mando.
He's dumping on us live.
Guys, this
On
red
Onchain.
candle right there, this was Mando's
That's a
$200 million position.
He's James Wynn.
Sorry, guys.
James Wynn
James
closing
Wynn.
the position live on FOMO Hour.
Yeah. This is Mando, aka James Wynn, closing the position live. Dude,
Sorry, guys.
All right.
See you guys tomorrow.
I don't know if we're gonna get it on the show, boys.
Yeah, we might not get it. Still very live for tomorrow. Still, we're live for tomorrow.
Very live for tomorrow or later today.
Mando's worse than the LA vape cabal.
Dumping on that's funny. All right, boys. Well, with that,
I'm being a retail, guys. Sorry.
that's so funny. With that, I'm not gonna be on tomorrow, but the boys will be tomorrow AM, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of FOMO Hour on Rock Radio. Hopefully at all-time highs. Let's go.